side though, right? I ain't get no ass. It was like after like winter break in 10th grade though. Like I was a virgin though. I was in school like bluffing though. No, that ain't. I mean,
I lost my virginity at 13.
You lost your virginity.
Yes, I lost my virginity at 13. You just said you was a virgin.
Yeah.
In the 10th grade or whatever.
I ain't said I lost my virginity.
So what you lose?
I said I ain't getting no ass to it.
Girls say they pop their cherry or whatever and lose their shit.
No.
So what you call yours?
What, she fucked you?
No, but girls can fuck you back.
But niggas don't say I lost my virginity. That's just not some shit that niggas say.
And y'all be got this nigga Bible that I've never read. Niggas always got some shit that say niggas are supposed to do a sex.
Niggas don't say that. Niggas say I fucked the joint I was 12.
Or first bitch I fucked.
Or first time I got some ass. You know what I mean? Niggas don't say
when I got some trim, if you don't like the word ass, fuck that bullshit. Respect.
Welcome to the Unbiased Podcast.
I tell you.
I am your host, Biased Buddy. That name was given to me by my beautiful co-host. But in real life, if you wanted my personal opinion, I believe I'm the most unbiased person on this podcast. I like to argue things when we're talking about different topics from a very broad perspective, being optimistic, the devil's advocate point of view. And I say that because if you're going to have a true discussion, I feel like you should see both sides or try to see the opposing side and agree to disagree if you're an adult. But that's how I like to approach conversations and dialogues and debates. I will let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hey man, this your boy Made, 5K, skin glowing, beard healthy, 5K in the mouth.
Bars.
We good, baby. This the Unbiased Podcast. It's like a group text that just came to life, man.
This nigga stole my opening.
Oh, crying.
Yeah. Man, let him go. So say what the Unbiased Podcast is to you, mate. What's the Unbiased Podcast to you?
Since you said I stole it, he can take it. That's what it is to me. Go ahead.
I don't even want it now.
You gotta introduce yourself,
Speak
man.
your mind.
Indian gig. It is what it is.
It's always these in-town / Bible niggas.
Oh, no.
But it's hood affiliation.
Oh,
What I do?
What's your name?
God's niggas
Slim
never wrong.
Jones.
Slim Jones what?
AKA Tantalizer.
AKA
You know how I give it up.
Facts.
Know how to give it up.
And to my right,
You already know what it is, man. It's the $1 million man, Shav DBIC, aka Impartial Shav. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. You know what exactly, my nigga. You know what it is.
you will realize they finish each other's sentences a lot.
No, man,
tend to agree.
It just is what it is, man. This is the Unbiased Podcast, man. 4 individuals from, similar backgrounds, but having distinct personalities, distinct viewpoints. Opinions are very strong in different ways. And I think that, as they all said, man, it's like a group chat that came to life, man. We just giving you an insight into how we think, how we vibe together, some conversations, everything that we say deal with what? Entertainment, sports, music, life, everything. Women, yeah.
We uncut, baby.
This guy's very, you're gonna see very open.
I didn't say that.
Ladies,
yeah, man.
I'm gonna put a parental discretion advised on everything May say. It's not my words. It doesn't come from me, Eric Davis, buddy himself. These are his thoughts. His thoughts
threw me
only.
out to the wolves. I thought this was a brotherhood.
We are brotherhood, but we also individuals.
Not this nigga buddy, man.
I guess I'm an individual. Well, that's why they call me Biased Buddy,
Biased
because
Bud.
they hardly ever are gonna agree with me. And like Shav said, that's what this podcast is all about. We're gonna have different discussions, and as we grow and as the production grows, we want you to interact with us, get your expressions on things, and hopefully it becomes a discussion within your group. So let's get straight to it.
Oh yeah.
Topic number 1.
It's the talk of the town.
It's been something in the streets for a long time now. Not this person, but these type of conversations. Tekashi. AKA
The rap?
Mr. Hernandez.
Daniel.
I gotta call him Daniel Hernandez.
Not
Aaron, R.I.P. to Aaron.
Aaron was a G.
We ain't going there. But Tekashi, he took the stand in the case against the non-trade gangster, his blood affiliates,
A bunch of
and a racketeering case, and also a kidnapping case, where within the last few weeks, he has took the stand on both of those things, pointed out associates, even implicated Jim Jones, Cardi B, Trippie Redd, and some other gang affiliates. So I'm going to start off with Shav and see, how do you feel about his approach to this, possibility of coming back from this, and just the state of snitching in 2019?
I mean, that's a lot of different questions.
It is.
But more than anything, what I would say is that overall, when I first think about the whole situation, the Tekashi story, the first thought that comes to my mind is that it's tragic. I know a lot of everybody else, their first thing is like animosity, want to ridicule him, want to call names and this, that, and the third. That's not initially how I look at it. I look at the situation as like a bunch of ignorant, dumb shit that could have been avoided. He's guilty. I mean, as far as the public is concerned, with him being a rat, we can't deny that. I mean, it is what it is. He testified. I don't condone that. I'm not saying that that's right. I know it's wrong. He violated every code, but I do also have some level of empathy and understanding the situation that he was in. It was just a bad situation that was literally a no-win situation. And what was his options were either to testify and cooperate, or either die on the streets, go to jail, die in jail. Once you know niggas is trying to kill you, and you know realistically within yourself, you powerless against them niggas, as far as a physical standpoint, you can't defend. What do you do?
Right. Let's go to May. What you think about this? In the whole situation, from what everything Shab just said, into him going along with everything that he's done, like you said, you sign up for the streets, you gotta go by the code. How do you feel about Tekashi, even though people never really bought into him even being that? What do you think?
I don't feel empathy for him. I don't feel how you feel. I feel like when you make a decision, regardless if it's forced, a lot of people became street people because it was forced.
Right.
So he's not the exception. So I don't feel empathy for him. Like, this man actually did put out a hit on somebody. Like, that's something he did with his money. You know what I mean? Like, he had plenty of times to go to police before any of this.
Right.
But now that your ass on the line, you decide to rat and fold and flip. No, you're a rat. Regardless of how you look at it, you're a rat and there's no empathy. Like, that man deserves to die. So that's how I feel about him.
Strong
truthfully,
feelings.
because
That's real.
I know people that when they play the game, they stick to the code and they do their time or whatever.
Right. What you
That man ratted for a lighter sentence. He didn't rat because his life was on the line. He ratted for a lighter sentence.
It can't be both.
Nah, he ratted for a lighter sentence. He even said in the courtroom, I should be home after.
You don't think
something.
your life can be on the line though, and you want to do it for like you
But
can't
I'm just
pretend
saying,
you
when you sign up for something, that's what you sign up for. No matter what it is. Your job description is what you sign up for. Whatever you do, the only thing we ain't signed up for is the color we was born. That's it. So he made that gender, you know, things of that nature. He made that decision.
I'm really.
we gotta go tantalizing one himself.
How could he have played it knowing realistically that he can't beat none of them niggas?
What's your football
He
team?
don't have more muscle than none of them niggas. I mean, what was he supposed to do?
Just die.
Whoa.
Like, he put himself in.
I have no answer. No, yeah.
He put himself in a situation. He didn't have to do it. His video, he shot the video with his gummo, whatever it's
That's
called.
the first video, yeah.
He seen the response he got to it and the response in the background. They both sides thought it was mutually beneficial for him to join the game. He could have just joined the game on paper, like fucking Lil Wayne or Chris Brown, right?
I'm happy you said that.
He didn't choose to. He chose to actually call shots, try to put in work, whatever. So once you get there, like you can't walk back and say, well, I wasn't this. And before this, he was supposedly a Crip.
That's my point.
So my point is he knows life, he knows the culture, he know what this is. So now you can remove it's just money, it's a money thing. This is his life. This is what he chooses to do.
I got a question piggybacking off that. Where's the responsibility falling on the non-Trey Blood members that are supposed to be, if you know the game and you're supposed to be solid, thorough niggas, and you're supposed to know who you are picking to run with, where's that? Because everybody blame him like, oh, but we all seen it a mile away. A lot of bloggers, a lot of people say that. Where's their responsibility to that?
That's easy for them to say that because
that's true. So how do you feel about them? I'm asking from your perspective. They have any responsibility in your eyes?
Of course, but they only doing what most people in their position would do. What do everybody want in life? You want to move forward.
Success.
They see Tekashi, you see a bag. What do people like them do? They extort people with a bag.
Right.
And that's the tragedy in it, because they did that, but they didn't do it intelligently. Because they
not intelligent.
But time out, you said they didn't extort him.
intelligent.
But time out, they didn't extort him initially. He wanted them. So they said, if you want us to make your record go here, we need this from you. And he bought into the gangster life. So you can't say that he didn't. Like, I'm not surprised that he ran it. Let me make that clear. I'm not like, oh my God, that nigga ran it.
I don't think anybody was surprised.
I'm not surprised. But the thing is, you can't blame the Treyway members because shit hit the fan. They put in work. Tekashi, you gotta be the same way.
Sorry, I mean, but
Go ahead,
most people put in work. No one thinks about getting caught. No one says, "Oh, let me slow my way. Let me do this differently so I won't get locked." Most people don't think like that.
That's like, to me, that's the difference between Avon and Stringer Bell. some people, I think some people do when you're in the street. Some people do think about.
That's a minority.
The longer you're in the streets, the more you think about ways of getting out of the streets.
I think I'm a minority.
Stringer is the minority. Most people think like Avon.
Right.
Because they think of it's the rush, it's the money.
I think a mixture of both. I'm like a hybrid.
I'm not gonna deny that. You know what I mean?
I get what you're trying to say. I feel like both things can be
You
true.
just saying he should never been in that position.
He never should have been in that position.
Everybody,
But
go ahead, finish.
that's based on who? Just like
based on if they, I don't think that same situation would have happened in L.A. I don't think the Bloods or the Crips, whatever. Yeah,
he went to LA, nothing happened to him.
But it's no. What I'm saying is, I don't think a L.A. set of Bloods would have taken in a person that they knew was truly not with the life, that never was initiated, that never put in any work, that was only a video gang member, and then put that person in position to call shots or to even be in any way feeling like a boss, to even have dirt to tell on niggas. Like I don't think that would happen in the same way.
I got a rebuttal to that. Most niggas with the money call the shots.
You're gonna make his last point on this topic.
You got the money. Most niggas with the money call the shots. We just sat in here the other night, not naming the rapper, and we said the person behind him putting the money into him thought he should be doing things differently. And what did you say? If you put your money behind somebody, you want to have input.
I said that last night.
He's the one with the money.
If you're gonna sign up for a certain type of game, play by the rules, or you will meet consequences, and life is life.
Yeah, definitely don't snitch though. I'm not co-signing that at all.
Keeping the convo moving forward, man. We can get on this Kanye West topic, this Sunday church service. Kanye has came a long way since last year. He was fucking with Trump and doing a lot of things that I, in particularly, didn't approve of. But now that he's doing a Sunday service, he's gaining a lot of traction, got a lot of people loving him again. So we can get into this yay subject right now with my man Bias Buddy.
So, Kanye West, as everybody know, I love Yeezus. I think he has one of the best catalogs in rap history, but that's another conversation, another subject. And he's #1 last year on grossing for Forbes for rappers and shit. But either way, Kanye,
this wasn't accurate.
Okay. Kanye, all street rappers say that. Kanye, since last year until now, when he produced the 5 albums for good music,
all the albums wasn't good though. Not to cut you off.
That's another conversation as well. One nominated for a Grammy, other one has some dope singles, so on and so forth. Either way, Kanye from last year until now, he's had his whole run. He had the Trump breakdown. You got Kim doing what she's doing for social justice, and you have all of those things going on, right? So in the last, I would say 5 to 6 months, it started in a small, looked like something that he might have built in his estate in Calabasas. Started doing a Sunday service type of theme, where he's taking his songs from his catalog and making more of a church feel to a lot of them, which if you're a Kanye West fan from day one, he's always had that from Jesus Walks up until now. He's always had the type of songs that have a church type of background or feel to it, even if it's a choir singing. So, a lot of people...
I knew you was going to say that though.
Let me finish. So a lot of people think this is disingenuine. They think that he's doing it for profit, which outside of the shirts that he's creating, I don't see any profit that he's making, except for bringing awareness or people to a church and that people may go to or whatever already. But either way, that's not my point. My point of it is this. I see nothing wrong with it. I think Kanye is an amazing creative, and he always finds a way to reinvent himself. He's done it with every album. That's why I think his catalog is one of the best. Shav is so antsy to sit here and get into it. So I'm going to sit here to rebuttal. Get it off your chest.
I can't take another
Get it off your chest.
No, seriously, because first of all,
get it off your chest.
The first thing I gotta object to is when you say he's always had that religious theme to his music. I'll give you Jesus Walk.
And that's it.
I would even give you...
He ain't even like that.
No,
he still rapped it. He still made people convey to it.
I would even give you all of the lights. That one got a slight church or...
That shit is hard.
It's hard. Yeah, I'm not saying that. But my point is...
An album called Yeezus.
When I think of Kanye...
An album called Yeezus, don't forget that.
That's the point. That's the point. When I think of Kanye, I never think of religion as being a prominent theme in Kanye's music. When I can name a bunch of rappers who I think and I associate more with... I can think of freeway. I think of freeway. I think of Muslims. I think of DMX. I think of the church prayers and the Damien skits and all that religious theme. I think of Kevin Gates. I think of Muslim. I think
so he was naming a bunch of Muslims that make you feel that way because of how they live their life. You don't put it in.
Either way, I don't. The point being, I never thought of religion as being an eminent theme or a prominent theme in Kanye's music. So with that being said, it's absolutely 1,000% for profit. We know what the fuck happened. Kanye fell out of favor with the black community. His primary, not even just the black community, many people in the white community as well that don't fuck with Trump. It's a lot of liberal white people that don't fuck with Trump, that when Kanye made his comments, they said, you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to buy that Yeezus clothing line. We're not going to spend all this extra overpriced all this extra money on this overpriced merchandise for somebody who's going to run around with Trump and be a quote-unquote, appreciate you, my nigga. I need that. But no, we're not gonna spend that money with somebody. No, for real. We're not gonna spend that money and support somebody that supports Trump. So when he did that, all of a sudden now conveniently, what's the one thing you can do that nobody can really object to?
Jesus walk.
Because the intro on Pablo wasn't ultralight beam either. I can name. You wanted to choose to name 2 points. It's not a few. You named a few. I can name more. So that wasn't even a point.
My question to you.
Yeah, help me something. Because I want what you. I know y'all ain't got much to say about
I got one question.
But I like to hear what y'all think as well.
So you really think Kanye created this church service and it's genuine?
See,
one word answer.
I'm not. You gotta tell me a one word. The question wasn't even one word. So no, I'm not gonna give you a one word answer.
One word.
How is my answer gonna be one word? That's trying to shorten my. You trying to shorten my rebuttal.
You think it's genuine?
Go ahead.
Do I think it's genuine? Yes. For instance, Kanye didn't just start this. Tony Williams was also co-creator of this. I guarantee. Do y'all know Tony Williams?
I don't give a fuck about
my point
Tony
exactly.
Williams.
Which also is what I said in the beginning of this podcast. That if you don't even try to see the opposing side's point, you want to argue with yourself.
Time out. I don't care about.
I'll tell my point for you to talk.
I don't care about celebrities.
Not even celebrities, regular people. You do it with me in conversation.
But no, who created what?
Let me finish what you want me to.
Finish your point. Yeah, go ahead.
It is the forefront, and I feel like it's not genuine.
I got that.
It's fun though on Sundays when you come across your
because to me it seems like is it possible that it seems like to me that Ye might have reached out to somebody like a Tony Williams.
Reach out to the choir, city to city that you're going to.
I have a public relations crisis.
Putting it out there for people.
I have a public relations crisis. He tried this shit last year with the mental health, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna come out with this. Excuse me, nobody can object to.
So you don't believe that he has mental health? You don't believe nothing he says?
I listen.
His mom did
for all of those years that Kanye.
Now you put a timing on morning.
For all of those years that Kanye was considered running around calling himself a genius.
Dangerous.
Now all of a sudden,
still a genius.
He now that's questionable because he uses a lot of help. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna say I did never fuck with Kanye.
A genius uses the talent.
No, you got bangers.
No, not even just. I mean, we fuck with Kanye. It's bigger than just the music.
Kanye's like an orchestra director, man. He is. People discredit people, and especially rappers. Like I said, you won't put Drake and Kanye in a category in a box because they work with other people.
But who do you
really
respect?
Who do you respect though? Do you put in the box because of a writer?
Do you respect the nigga that's standing there doing this shit with his hands, or do you respect the nigga playing the instrument?
Everybody respect. Everybody. Yes, you respect.
That's it.
You can respect Nick Cannon all you want. Everybody had to respect Dr. Lee.
All Ye
Playing
is
the motherfucking
right now.
Bumblebee.
You
gotta respect that shit.
It
gotta happen.
All Ye is right now is the new Kirk Franklin. What you got, Jones?
That nigga had a drum line reference. That was hard.
That was hard as a bitch, wasn't it? Niggas ain't even trying to catch it. As I said, they will acknowledge each other before they ever acknowledge me. But it's cool. I ain't gonna sit here and drive it in the hole. I know a lot of people got their feelings about Kanye and they got the right to. But let me just finish this point. Just like he was in the beginning, being sporadic with George Bush don't care about black people. All his sporadic behavior since day one, to me, is no different than you could call it a meltdown from his interview with Charlemagne to the shit he said about Jay-Z on stage. He's always been that person. And it got worse after his mom died.
Okay?
Not making excuses. Not saying any of it's okay. One thing I say when I make my points, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying he's human. To me, human beings have ups and downs. It's not a story if you're perfect. Jay-Z is looked at as perfect.
Let me say this.
Ye is going to be a story that when it's over, people look at as a legendary figure.
A lot of times,
and he already is.
Pause. But a lot of times, my mouth has gotten me in trouble. I'm a person that has always spoke before I thought, and I've a lot of times said things that might be inappropriate in a setting or might be offensive to a person, and that's not my intention. So with that being said, I fully believe that Kanye is a person that says things, that speaks first and then tries to clean it up after.
Like 400 years
He's
of
human.
slavery. Like
He's
400 years
human.
of slavery was almost a choice.
And he said that was a mistake and he's human, but people ignored the fact that he tweeted that.
You know what? You know what's so crazy? When you're in the eyes of the spotlight,
Yes.
your mistakes have to be at a minimum because you're supposed to be a role model. And rather
and that's why a lot of
you took on that responsibility or not, you have to own that.
And that
so
he owned it and said I was wrong.
They don't own it.
But people, regular people, not calling us regular people because I think we're more than regular too. But I'm saying people look at celebrities like they not human. They make mistakes. They go in public and make mistakes like everybody else. If you're uncandid and genuine, most celebrities dial back and have a PR and think about everything. No one controls Kanye. You can tell. No one controls him.
When the Illuminati rumors was real heavy and everybody was talking
Does everybody believe that shit is bullshit now in 2019?
Is this the point? But listen, when the Illuminati rumors was real heavy and everybody was talking about the Baphomet and the imagery and the devil worship, what did he do? This nigga made videos that encouraged that put more of those images in the video. Made an album called Yeezus with a song called I Am God.
And what's wrong with playing into people's bullshit? What's wrong with playing into people's bullshit? Jay-Z didn't stop doing the diamond when they said the albums and shit. That whole Illuminati shit was bullshit. No, you said he was doing the diamond before they do Illuminati story.
I am God.
My only saying is
We're gonna wrap this up soon.
Kanye is about Kanye.
People said the same thing about Jay-Z, and as we said before, there's nothing wrong with
What I'm
that.
saying is, no, ain't nothing wrong with it on that level because most people care about themselves first.
Facts.
But Kanye, everything that Kanye does is strictly to then benefit Kanye.
I can't even say that.
Even when you go back to,
Look at all them people coming to the choir singing. These are people that nobody would be checking for otherwise.
But that's easy. They will come and sing because of Kanye.
But what other artists is doing this for him?
who's checking for him now?
Who knows? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We only pay attention to Kanye.
But you don't know. You don't know that.
That's true.
But that's the
But
thing.
neither do you.
That's the thing with celebrity. If it worked, if it failed, he get the credit. It don't matter. Everybody's still put it together.
But we know that already.
Okay then, but Kanye's about Kanye. You go back to how you talking about George Bush, the George Bush shit. That's get eyes on him. Everything he said the shit about.
Black people didn't say that then about him. They said, "Oh, he fighting for us."
That's because that's what they thought.
People always go with that when the narrative switches.
George Bush
That's people. I'm not
Louisiana.
After you done, I'm gonna close this.
I'm not talking about the mass. I'm talking about strictly the man.
Right.
Strictly the man. He's all about. He said the shit about Jay, which turned out to be true. Jay gave a nigga 20 million. I mean, what the fuck?
He also won't take the kids to play. I mean, it's fine.
He did what?
He don't take the kids to play.
But I mean, because he living in a
Call
reality
me,
show.
man.
But Kanye don't own it.
Jay-Z, call
Listen,
me.
Kanye don't own it.
you got goons, B.
Call me, man.
But Kanye don't
I
own
love
that
that
shit.
nigga. Yeah, I swear.
Kanye don't own this shit. That's why I don't like it. Like Jay cheated on his wife, and he admitted to it.
And he-
the world.
What are you talking about?
No,
I'm saying he owned this shit. You have to. Kanye don't have no accountability.
That's a good note to close this out.
No.
Kanye West, Jesus King, coming soon.
What accountability
Check for
has
that.
Kanye
We gonna see if it's real or not. He say he's no longer making secular
He is a
music.
snake.
But what
Jesus King coming soon.
He is
But
serpent.
what accountability if
He
Kanye
is serpent.
owns them?
They hate us.
To
He's
this
the
day. Kanye ain't
He
never
like
said
that
I
old
apologize for
Kanye.
saying the 4 years of slavery was
We want that old
choice.
Kanye.
He said, "Oh, I ain't mean it that way." Kanye just he even said he need the old Kanye. Like, hot boy, hot girl, summer, who won, who lost, who's hoes, who's pimps, who's bum ass niggas. Let's talk about this hot boy, hot girl, summer.
Yeah.
Jones getting to her. How do you feel about it? Who won, pimp?
First of all, niggas gonna be winning forever through life.
Oh,
Because
man.
first thing is, you seen the joint I sent y'all earlier.
Oh, yeah, I read it.
Bitches gonna have 2 degrees,
Yes.
still getting swindled by a nigga who read like this.
Yes.
So therefore, niggas been fucked us since the beginning of time.
Yes.
Right? I'm gonna beat all y'all points for you saying.
Nigga said, ladies, I got you. Like,
Listen,
You heard of Hello Cool
you
J?
gotta stop this shit.
that nigga's terrible.
Fucking
Nigga said,
Hey,
ladies, I got you.
Friend zone ass
The
nigga.
amount of cool is just saying.
No, I'm
Still
saying. Listen though, for real though.
I'm here.
Niggas ain't been shit
Please,
since the
please tell me
beginning
that
of
was a
time.
joke, right?
What?
Everything you just said.
Can y'all let my man Jones
bad,
kick
right, yeah,
it?
go
Because
ahead.
I want to hear this
That
bullshit
shit
kick.
just- yeah, that
I
just-
want to hear this
far from a
bullshit.
joke, though. All
I
I'm
want to
saying.
hear this bullshit Jones kicking right now. Like right now. I want to hear it.
niggas ain't been shit since the beginning of time, right? All through life, niggas ain't been shit. When we die, the next niggas ain't gonna be shit. And you know what keep happening? These bitches keep falling for these niggas.
Ain't
right?
shit, niggas.
So, and then like I said, they had 2 degrees. They got nice jobs. They managers, supervisors. They running shit. They going home to a nigga dropping the car off. He on the block all day.
I can't lie. Yo, you might have convinced me, dog. That's why I'm impartial shares, because I came into this saying that the hot girls was winning. But for what that man just convinced me. Because think about it, yo. I always say whenever a chick complain about her baby father ain't shit, I always think that
you wasn't shit from the jump.
Exactly.
Listen,
that's logical.
listen,
Yo.
they follow behind. They say it's hot girl summer, right?
Damn.
The hot girl summer. Even though you can say, well, man, that wasn't her intentions. First of all bitches is hoes. Most.
No, hold on. I'm gonna correct you. All bitches gotta go through their whole stage.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna give you that.
So at what point are they just
I
winning?
ain't touching that one.
Oh,
All right.
women, hoes. I mean, we just talking.
You ain't gotta touch it.
We just talking.
I'm gonna scale it back. I'm
gonna let y'all get it all off so I can just dead this
I'm gonna
shit.
scale it back. 88% of these bitches is hoes. Right? The other 12%.
Once again, parental discretion advised. This is not
A good woman.
Buddy's
The other
words.
12% are respectable women.
Sickos.
12% good percent.
Yeah,
That's strong. That's strong number.
That's strong.
That's
Let's
strong.
be real.
Are y'all done?
Listen, no, hold on. They following behind. They turned this supposed to be a positive thing, girl, do your thing, women empowerment, to hoes doing whole
That's
shit.
what media does.
Right?
They turn things the other way.
No,
you
we
can't
talking
blame
about
the media.
We ain't talking about the white man right now. We talking
No,
about
the
these
white man
hoes.
ain't just the media, social media. People control Instagram
right,
with these
okay.
girls.
But if you're that mentally weak that you have to follow the social media and all of that and become a hoe like they are,
Mentally weak, black people,
bitches
years
is
of
hoes.
it. It's
I'm not-
decades of it.
No. That's social media.
Let him finish this shit.
But hold on, they follow behind it. They turn the hoes to turn this into whole shit. But the people they follow behind, they out here, girl, I'm doing my thing all summer, fucking. How the song go?
Fucking nigga.
I don't even know how the song goes.
She said no. The song said.
get
What song is that?
No,
The fucking nigga.
No, get money, get no fuck about a nigga.
Oh, you talking about City Girls? Rich ass, big, give a fuck about a nigga.
Alright, but
Big Birkin bags, something.
One of them pregnant.
That song was
Meg in a relationship.
rocking.
Nicki in a relationship.
that was a good song.
Cardi in a relationship.
Megan Thee Stallion in college, got a man.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, they
They give chances to niggas. That's why
no
I can't wait.
No matter right or wrong, the perception. They teaching the girls wrong. They doing the opposite of everything they telling the girls.
Facts. Said they teaching them wrong. Then you said you crazy if they mentally weak. Keep going. Let me know when it's my turn.
If you let social media influence the way you actually live,
Let me know when it's my turn.
like and let music and living on the music, it's horrible. Men been doing it with the drug game. Niggas want to be hustlers and gangsters because of rap music. It's wrong.
On the flip side of that, you could say all these years niggas been telling you, fuck the bitch, get money. I'll be first to tell y'all, I would rather be with my girl than be with y'all niggas.
It's a fact.
But
I always say that's why I got friends with women. I don't give a fuck if I'm not fucking her or not. I ain't trying to fuck niggas. I said play Dreamcast or fucking game.
No, because you the only nigga in the world who put bitches in the friend zone. It don't even...
That's a fact.
Listen,
What?
I was born with the name Buddy. I'm a friendly individual.
No, you
I love
born
that
Aaron,
company.
turned into
Just like I
Buddy.
love y'all company, honestly, my aunt gave me that name like day 2. But straight up, let me get to my point on this
That
stuff.
nigga said they.
That's what she told me. That's the story I got.
She lied. She lied like a motherfucker. She
Black
just wanted
people
to
tend to do
she
that
just
when
wanted
they
to
tell
be
the
like,
stories. We fabricate. But my point on Hot Girl, Hot Boy Summer. My point on it. Why I think women are winning easily. I'm gonna give you some points. You gave like negative 10 facts to dudes off the break. And the only point you got in the rebuttal that is that they always come back to us or always give us chances.
That's
You gotta let me go. I'll let you go.
if a bum ass nigga win, he wins.
That's a strong point. Because through life, how many niggas do you know is like Jody in the first half of Baby Boy?
Us. Shit, I am. Shit. I got better. Jody in the first half?
Nigga Jody was pulling up to get EVAT.
Yeah, no,
Good
I ain't
nigga.
all a bunch of ill shit.
Jody was a good nigga.
No,
Was he in the beginning?
Jody.
He ain't even have
Jody was hitting. He was
responsibility.
hitting both his baby
You don't
mothers.
know made to say
He
some
was hitting
wild
both
shit.
his baby mothers.
No.
Hold on. Look
He's
at
a
that.
good nigga when
He
he
got the
get away with
whip.
murder.
He got the whip.
And this is why women
Come on,
win.
living with his
You
mama.
about to ruin it for you.
You ain't fucking about whole
The
argument.
nigga lived with his mama and still got the bitch. The bitch ain't go nowhere. She ain't even fuck right.
You think I acting like I got a job, Jody Joe? That's the best part of that whole
I'm
fucking
just
movie.
being real.
Yeah, that nigga killed me. The nigga from whatever that fucking show is with TV.
Mama, that nigga live here? Come on, man. Jody kept that shit.
Let me finish my point though, man.
Go ahead, speak your
Another reason why I think women is winning. So hold on. I know Sham said he switched sides. You also back to men too? Because when we
Man,
talk about you with women. No, just say one thing. Women and men, who you with?
The women won because niggas ain't
So
shit.
you with me? What you mean?
I ain't a pound
Oh, he's a weak nigga. He can talk about we a brotherhood and won't pound me, but he's with me.
So what's your point? How they win?
Back to the subject. How women is winning.
I'm gonna sit here.
Women have a consistent track record. You can say all of the shit that they do to forgive us, to help us, or whatever. But then you'll sit there and say that they don't build us up. We had a conversation off camera last night when I said, an old nigga get some money, or any nigga get some money. When you get older, you gonna want a young bitch. I don't really call women bitches, but you gonna want a young woman.
I wasn't here, so go ahead.
Nigga, what?
We had a conversation when we said when OG niggas, when old niggas get older, they always want young women. Look at Hollywood. Older women might date a younger man, but they normally go older.
So who won, buddy?
Women, I've been told you women, it's a landslide. This nigga got 1 point while men won because women come back. What else?
No, let him finish his point.
And you convinced by that shit.
Let you finish your point, because my rebuttal to that last night was, what's more likely to happen? A rich nigga picking up a bum bitch?
And then I said, stop right there because it's already a win. And then you said, you got me there. When we said, yes, exactly what you said.
Happened.
What happened?
That's two different things.
The other thing I said, I said I got you.
Spicy.
No, what happened was I said, what's more likely to happen? A rich nigga grabbing a bitch who ain't got nothing and bringing her up, or a rich woman meeting a man who ain't got nothing and bringing him up? You said it's more rich men.
I didn't even let you finish the statement, and I was like, Inga, it's always gonna be the first one. That's how it went. And then I said, but you also know when a nigga got some money, or any old white, they don't even matter your fucking race, they gonna go get a young woman. An older man always want a younger woman.
I'm gonna say
Old
this.
bitches ain't throwing a pussy on him.
I'm gonna say this though.
What he supposed to do?
I think the girls won because right now.
His ass need to go to fuck sleep, nigga, because he out here about to kill himself.
Nah, though.
Why not go out like that?
Oh,
Hey, it's probably one of the best ways to go out.
Listen,
Let me go out like that.
hold on though, fellas.
I'm trying to go
No,
with my love.
Skip made point because Made ain't
No,
making sense. He
I
on
don't
both sides
listen.
of the fence.
No, I think the
Same
girls
with the
won.
women.
No, I think the girls won.
Give a strong point. We gonna close this.
The women are hustling harder right now. The women are the ones getting their master's degrees. The women are the ones that actually is using the niggas, even if it's for some whole shit. Niggas is paying bills. Niggas is paying for trips. Niggas is even taking the picture and not even getting a photo credit on Instagram.
But how we get there from niggas been bums forever?
Niggas
How do you get from the stream of niggas been bums forever?
Cause niggas been tricking forever too.
Need
And
somewhere to
I'm biased,
live
buddy.
to be on the other side. Niggas paying for their flights. Niggas doing.
But
this, doing
niggas be tricking forever too.
since the beginning of time.
So the point I'm making to you is girls is winning because they're leaving these niggas behind regardless, and they are leveling up.
How? When they coming back to the bum niggas or the niggas for the trip, the bitches get up, they come back to the niggas
All
who
the
ain't
niggas
got shit.
all the niggas gotta do is say
The thing is,
but tell me,
it comes
pussy
back
was
to
the
the
first
niggas.
commodity in human existence. That's the
Pussy.
first thing that
all
got
the nigga
sold.
gotta do is say a few checks for a trip. So don't act like the nigga
Hey, yo, listen.
So you can't say they winning. You can't say they winning because niggas spend money on them because niggas been spending money on
You got
them.
to spend money on them.
Women are winning for many other reasons. Y'all just choosing to talk about pussy and other shit right now. They are winning for a million other reasons.
75% of bitches only ask for $40.
Listen, I used to
nutty fucks.
No, listen,
70%.
listen.
What?
I used to
What they give you
no,
$40?
fuck all that.
I was asking for $40.
No.
These bitches.
Nails in that. What's that taking care of? Hands? Hands?
$40 go a long
And
way.
10 on the
Oh,
gas.
what?
The eight's like 25.
See, that's when you go into what type of women are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. You got the Megan Thee Stallion type hot girls, then you got the ones that's twerking, sucking cucumbers in somebody's backyard. It's two different demographics of hot girls. Just like it's two different demographics of hot boys. Bum niggas, niggas winning. Niggas trying to do something. It ain't all hot boys are the same, but all hot girls are the same.
Niggas is still
We ain't them bum ass hot boy niggas, at least I ain't.
But niggas is still getting used. I even tricked before I got used. Niggas still get used.
I got a perfect analogy for that. Ja Rule got an interview, right?
Oh shit.
Listen, Ja Rule.
What does a fuck with Ja Rule thing?
What would Ja Rule do?
What the hell?
Listen, they was talking about X and Hove. You know what he said? It's more niggas in the hood, more like X than they are Hove. So my point is, it's more bitches like the version of X, the hood rats, than they are Megan.
And Megan is borderline just made it through the hood rap.
And it's more bum niggas than niggas like Jay. That's successful. More niggas like X. So I'm saying, how does that make men winning when it's the same?
No, because what I'm saying is, it's more bum bitches than it is the bitches that's up here.
It's way more successful women than it is against bum niggas.
But what I want to know though.
Say that again.
I felt it sounded right. It's way more successful women than it is bum niggas.
Shit, you out your mind, bro.
That's why they winning.
You out your mind, bro.
No, why? No, they ain't, because they come back to these very same
Bum ass niggas.
All right,
But you know why? Because they don't know no better. They know they bang.
Let you get shit off. And then after this, I got something I want to say. Go.
What y'all think Megan weighed? Probably like a 10.5.
What the fuck?
What size shoe you think she weighed?
No, I ain't gonna lie. She do take one to
9.5, man.
No, she do take one of the Jordan tickets. Like
She
niggas
got a big ass.
niggas don't get their shoes.
She got to
for
be.
real,
She got to be.
Go ahead, bud.
No, she like, first of all,
That's
man,
Jones.
I'm
Jones and Bud. No, Jones and Bud, and we out.
I'm way cooler than that nigga.
Go ahead, Jones.
That's a preference and an opinion.
To who? Alright, look, so like, we got a reoccurring segment. I'm Mr. You Know How I Give It Up, so we got a segment called, what is it called again?
You know how you give it up, man.
Give it up?
Yeah, I'm Biased Podcast.
Listen, it's the Henny in me. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
the segment is designed to give niggas they flowers while they still here.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Trey not here no more, but in first episode is dedication to him, so we gonna talk about him.
Well, so it's kind of like almost like an ironic type of thing, in the sense that ideally moving forward, we're gonna take this opportunity to give it up to people, like you said, while they still here, give them the acknowledgement. Unfortunately, in his case, we didn't get that opportunity. So, you know what I mean? Everybody knows the story, the tragic events that occurred. He lost his life, and you know it's had different impacts on everyone. So, personally, we just wanted to show with this first episode that, you know, the reality is our podcast came together as a direct inspiration from your death, bro. Like, it was your funeral, it was us grieving that created the original group chat of us four that ultimately resulted in this podcast. So this first episode definitely is a salute to you. I don't know if you had anything to add to that, but
I known Trey since probably like the 6th, 7th grade, man. Just always was a genuine dude. We had many conversations from music to his love from Ashanti back when we was young boys.
And Kyla Pratt.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say her too. And all of those type of just different funny conversations, man. Always a comical guy, man. Family guy. Loved his son, Trenton. Excellent young football player. It's just that it's unfortunate, man, because too many good people. A person that was good for the community. Loved his parents. Just a good, wholesome family guy, man. You know, everybody took a loss when we lost him, man. And you know, everything that he's got after that, the national news, the murals and everything was well deserved. So Trey, TDK forever.
Right.
And man, he gotta say what he gotta say.
You know, a lot of people know Trey the Kid. Most of us know Edward. You know, we grew up with Edward. You know what I
Don't know
mean?
many others.
I take that, but I didn't know nigga names Edward till like 11th grade.
That nigga name was Edward.
Edward C.
Yeah, but you know, Trey was just one of a kind. You know what I mean?
10 letters in his
He
name.
would rap on the spot. He loved his friends, loved his family. Man, I love some songs by Trey. I told people Trey music, the My Stop Front and the old shit, like the Bad Times, like I loved all that
87
stuff, man.
Experience,
87 Experience was
that
dope.
album.
You know, he won the freestyle 50 contest, but those are accolades. That's when he was introduced to the world. But for us,
Right.
we just regular kids running around in Naples, and
bigger than that.
it's unfortunate we lost our Brody to, you know, a senseless crime in an unfortunate situation. So, you know, we miss him, man, and you know, every day we gonna ride past you, man, and just, you know what I mean.
And in the midst of this, I also want to say, man, R.I.P. to Skip by forever, R.I.P. to Neighborhood Nip, to everybody else, you know, that's been tragically lost this year in one way or another from violence, health issues.
No, that's my manager
Oh man, TDK.
on the calendar. But you know, this how we give it up, man.
Love forever, bro. You gonna live through us forever. You gonna live through your son. You gonna live through your family. It ain't gonna never stop.
take a shot for the bro.
Everybody put one up.
No, man.
TDK forever.
TDK.
It's how we give it up, baby.
You know how we give it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dope game.
Huh? Let's get to it.
Last two quick hot topics that we want to touch on that we might go into more of the next episode. How do y'all feel about the Gaga case? Getting 10 years, fairly, unfair, judicial system in America. What you think? Quick shit.
Fuck white privilege.
Okay, you.
Man, fuck her.
Okay, you.
Man, y'all trying to get the show canceled before it even starts.
I ain't gonna give a fuck.
Don't get me going. No, if I really go in and
Quick thought. Just quick thought. Quick thought. We're going to get into it later at a later time.
It's dead wrong.
Quick thought.
That dirty honky.
He said dirty honky bitch.
And then he said we're going to get canceled. I'm going to say that she probably deserved more, but it is what it is. I thought she would get less, to be honest, with the judicial system. I'm just saying she did. Let me finish.
No,
but it is what it is. I have no issue with the brother hugging her. I have no issue with the judge did ever. That's that. We'll talk more on that next episode. Another topic we want to get into. How do y'all feel about
the judge hugging her?
I have no issue, but we'll get into it.
Inappropriate.
Probably.
It is inappropriate, and she got confidence.
It was
I just say I have no problem with it.
Probably.
He want to be devil's advocate just
He
to
don't
say
see
I'm
color,
devil's
yo.
advocate.
I'm not saying it just to say it. That's how I
You don't
feel.
see color.
I do see color. I
like
just
a
choose to
dog.
live my life based
So then
off.
why do color exist then?
Why does color exist? Because like he said earlier, only thing we can't,
If they meant to be seen or be distinguished, then why do colors exist?
This is a topic that we will go further on because it's bigger than just with this quick topic. So,
Shit, bigger than Nino Brown.
Bigger than Nino Brown,
Nino
baby.
Brown told.
Next thing, the California governor signed Senate Bill 206, allowing athletes to be compensated for their likeliness, moving on starting in 2023. How do you feel?
I think that was the perfect solution. I don't think that colleges necessarily can pay the athletes, only because how do you pay the football players more than you pay the tennis players?
Well, that's gotta be given.
So I don't think the college can pay.
Revenue.
That's the fair way. But if you're gonna do like revenue, like profit sharing type of situation where you
Revenue
get
sharing. Fuck
Right,
profit sharing.
right.
Revenue sharing.
We'll see in
But
2023.
time out. I think you got it wrong. I think it's they allowing athletes to get paid from it.
That's what I'm saying. So I like
So
that.
it's-
I like that. I like that.
Athletes get paid for their likeness.
Yes,
but
I like
their
that.
names,
Yeah,
their
so
images,
that's
and
endorsement.
their likeness
Right,
starting in
So
2023.
technically, if the tennis player is the greatest player at the college, she could
So
get.
right, I like that. That's what I'm saying.
that's dope.
And then
But
Jersey selling
but
the
the problem is that's only in California. So
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 now
that can ultimately
Everybody
ruin
gonna wanna go
programs.
to college.
But that can ultimately ruin programs for the eligibility in bowl games or big stages.
Could.
Because if the NCAA don't approve of it, then
Right.
they won't be able to be eligible.
Jones, thoughts on it?
It's gonna come a day and time they gonna have to pay them people.
Right.
It's only so long. Listen, the problem is only really what's the money makers in college?
Top athletes,
Football, basketball.
Absolutely.
Who are they dominated by?
black
Us.
people.
It's only but so long they can keep us down, baby. Ready to get this money out here.
But to finish it off, I'm going to say that I think it's going to change college sports forever. I think California being one of the largest states and one of the biggest money-making states, I feel like everybody's going to follow suit. That's how money goes, that's how business goes, that's how corporations go. When somebody does something and you see it's a train that's coming and not going to stop, people are going to piggyback off and keep doing it. I gotta say, shout out to LeBron for doing that on Uninterrupted. That whole thing that you created there with you and Maverick and your whole team is a beautiful thing, and it's letting the athletes speak.
Out, man.
That's a real thing, though.
All of that
This
was-
is a young black
was
person that can
great.
give us a
Shout
shot
out
one day.
LeBron.
You can't hate on that.
Dang.
Y'all really trying to find a way to hate on a motherfucking
Bias
platform to help
Bias
the people
buddy.
that the bill got signed on.
No,
Bias, buddy.
I'm not saying.
But you told me don't big up. That's the first person I big up tonight.
I'm not saying.
Shit.
Who else I big up? I defended Kanye. I made my point. I didn't big up nobody else.
You bigged up Meg.
Yes, that was bad for bigging up Nip.
You bigged up. Say this motherfucker. You
You
bigged
the first
up
person might have hated on Nip in 2019 besides
I
Aaron
hate
Holmes.
on Nip. I just call a spade a spade. I really don't know that man. He cool. I love his music.
Now take that blue off, man.
Chill, y'all.
No, but
This nigga, he on 2 strikes
You
tonight.
gone too far.
That deli on is a motherfucking Diddy. That's another shout out.
I know
Diddy's chill.
his music. I know his music.
All right, that's it.
But I agree with Dave.
I'm not surprised. That's a great. That's an amazing thing. Final words.
I got
Final word from Slim Jones.
final words. Am I right in the camera? Can you see me? Y'all got been down? Got been down? I'm from Oak Gardens. We better need to be arguing.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
We rap back.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Unbiased Podcast. And this is your host, Bias Buddy. We see y'all next time.
No,
Get this nigga out of here, Wade. Get this nigga out of here.